Welcome to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And for those of you that have returned to hang out with Auntie, welcome back, welcome back. And to my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome to my kitchen, welcome to my channel, welcome to my home, welcome to my world. You're just so very welcome. Thank you guys for all of your love and support to my channel. Hit that like and subscribe button if you choose to. You can even hit that bell so when Auntie does a new upload recipe, because all I do on this channel is cook. And you'll get to see it. So today we're going to focus on Auntie Nell's lemon pound cake. It's a favorite. It's my husband and my daughter's favorite. They love pound cake, and they only eat two kinds: my basic vanilla pound cake and my lemon pound cake. So I'm going to go over all the ingredients so we can get started. So you get Auntie just a moment. Everything is already set up. I just need to go over everything so you two can make this at home. Okay? Hold on a moment, guys. Be right back. You're going to need, we will be using 3 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature. Cake baking ingredients are always room temperature, okay? A little housekeeping side note for my newcomers. 3 sticks of unsalted butter. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. It's 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 5 large eggs. 3 cups of white granulated sugar. 3 cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour. I will be sifting my flour. I always sift my flour. Sifting your flour makes your cakes so much lighter and it's a whole new world. Sifting your flour really give your cake a better texture and makes them a lot more lighter. Now, first, that cake flour. Again, cake flour that you buy in the store, it is nothing but flour, all-purpose flour that's been sifted 3 times. You can do that yourself. But if you want to go spend that extra money for that little box, that's you. I can't remember nobody pocketbook but mine. I'm using 1 cup of whole milk, room temperature. Not 2%, not skim. This is whole milk. Now, you can use whatever milk of your choice. If you like almond milk or lactate, you can use whatever milk you use. But my recipe, I'm using 1 cup of whole milk. I'm also using the zest of 1 lemon. I'm going to be adding my 1 teaspoon of creme bouquet. It enhances the flavor of any cake. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. And I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And because it's lemony, I'm going to be adding just a little bit of yellow food coloring. This is the food coloring that I would be using. This is the liquid. The gel, you can use the gel. I have the gel, but not today because the gel, I feel like fooling with toothpicks today. Okay, I'm going to cream this butter down till it gets to a nice pale color, and I'll be back in a moment, okay? The motto, if it's on the side of the bowl, it's not mixing if it's on the side, so you keep that handy spatula by your side so you can scrape the side of that bowl. Be right back. My butter is completely creamed. See how that's a very pale color of butter? I like using this attachment. I don't care for my paddle because I like whipping it up. To me, this puts makes your cake more lighter also to me when I use this attachment. That's my opinion. Now I'm going to add my eggs. People say you can add your eggs one at a time. That's not necessarily. If you know how to mix, and if you know how to get them all incorporated, you don't have to do that. Be right back. I'm going to add my sugars. Add my sugar. And I'm going to beat that until that gets to really nice and creamy. Okay, at this point, I'm going to take my salt and my baking powder. I got some mixture on the side of my bowl. Get that off there. And I'm going to put that into my sifter. Hold on, let me get that set up. Okay, now to my milk, what I'm going to do to my milk, let me move old Ollie out of the way so you can see a little bit. Ooh, don't want to spill my milk. Because I need you guys to see what I'm doing. To my milk, I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to add my teaspoon of creme bouquet. See how thick this is? I'm going to add my little teaspoon of lemon extract. And I know you're saying, well, why you added extract if you added the lemon zest and the lemon flavor? Because it's lemon. Give that oomphy, good, all that good lemon flavor. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my lemon zest in here. And you know, if you're not in opposed to using the lemon zest and the other lemons flavors, you can get that L'Oreal lemon oil. I only use L'Oreal oils when I do a candy apple. So I'm going to I want my zest all incorporated into that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to alternate some of my flour mixture. And then I'm going to add a little milk. You know, whoa. Oh, y'all see what I almost did? Well, and what I almost did, nothing. It's what I got to stop being afraid of my camera and start using it. That's what I need to. I have that nice camera, and I'm afraid of it because I can't understand all the controls. What I was trying to do is mix my flavors up in my milk because I had forgot to do that. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, back in business. I told y'all. You think I'm gonna stop and do a retake? Oh. Let me put this over here so me and my butterfingers won't get messed up. always scrape the side of your bowls, my friends. Always scrape the side of your bowl. Mix this some more because I need I have the rest of my flour in there, so that's mixing. But I'm gonna add the rest of the flour in there. I'm gonna make a well and get the rest of this lemony milk mixture in there. You always start off slow with your mixing, and then you increase your speed as you go. Now you can over mix a cake mix. You can over mix your batter. You don't want to do that. You'll know if you over mix it because it'll be really soupy. And as you can see, my batter is not over mixed. It's all nice and smooth and creamy. You see that? See that zest? What I'm doing is making sure my zest is incorporated in there, because you don't want to bite into a piece of zest, do you? And I do like baking with lemon zest. When I'm baking a lemon pound cake, I like putting lemon zest. If I do an orange, I don't use the orange zest. I just use the orange extract. But lemon, I do like baking with lemon zest. Lemon zest and lime zest are my two favorites. Those are only zest I really care to use. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of food coloring, yellow food coloring. Now I don't want it, that's my oven letting me know it is preheated. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of yellow food coloring. I don't want it, I just want it yellow, not gold. Just yellow. So I'm going to add just a little bit. I don't feel like one. Just a little bit. That's good enough. You just want a little bit just to turn a little yellow, okay? And if it's not to the consistency of the yellow that you would like it to be, you can add a little more. See, I'm folding it in. Because I do want to see how yellow is my batter. And at this point, my batter is blended. But what I'm going to do is remove this so I can fold my food coloring in successfully. I need a glove so I can get my paddle, my thing off of here. because I want all that goodness off of here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this off of this, take this bowl off, and take old Ollie. Put Ollie to the side. Make sure you lock it. Okay. I don't want any uneven streaks in my batter, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, that's not the yellow that I want. I want a little bit more yellow, so I'm going to go with a little bit more food color. I'm going to use a spoon because I want to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. I don't just pour because I want to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. And that's a pretty banana yellow. You don't want your batter, you know, too white. And you don't want it, you know, golden. You want it that perfect yellow. And you see a little bit of that food colors on the side of the bowl. So you're going to scrape that off and get that in there. Because you don't want any streaks. And if you want it, if this is not the perfect yellow for you, you're welcome to take it up a notch if you want to. And since I'm going to be using the candy slices, I may just a little bit. That's it. It's all the yellow that I want. Listen, boy. Let me get my pan. Now you can use a bundt cake pan, you know, to bake your pound cake in, or you can use a regular fluted pan. Whatever kind of pound cake pan you want to use, you can use, you know, that pan, a fluted pan, or you can use the bundt cake pan, you know. But if you're going to use this recipe, you need the 14 cup bundt cake pan, not the 12 cup. You need the 14 cup. And what I'm doing, because fluted pound cake liners, they don't give you but 12 for them little $8. So I make my own. And so this all I do is I just make my own fluted liners. I just make my own. All I do is cut my little circle around the edges. I've been doing this for so long. I don't have to put it against the pan. But for those of you that are not used to doing it, all you gotta do is put it against the pan, and make sure your pan is well sprayed down. Very well sprayed down. I don't use flour and all of that. That's not something that I use. But if that's what you want to use, you can. I spray my entire pan, then I put my liner down. And here's the fun part. The pouring. This is the fun part. The pouring of the batter. Start off with one side, turn your pan around, pour some on the other side, turn your pan around, pour it on the other side, and you just do that again until you know, make sure you, that's why I like silicone spatulas and stuff like that, because you know, they don't leave nothing behind. You get all the goodness out when you use silicone. I mean, silicone. You get all the goodness out. And I'm going to scrape that bowl there too. Getting all of my stuff out. Oh. Sometimes you clean the bowl like a chicken wing. There. Throw that over there for a little housekeeping. Now I'm gonna get the back of another. Gonna spread my batter around. It's okay if you get a little bit on the edge on the side of your pan. That is quite all right. It's not going to destroy your cake. Not going to do anything to it. My oven is already hot. It's ready to go. I'm going to tap this up. You know, they don't come downstairs when I'm baking. Get all this and tap this. Get all the air bubbles out. And this is going into the oven. I have my oven already preheated and it's ready to go for 375. I'm going to set this for an hour and 20 minutes. And I shall see you guys back in a little bit, and then when we come back, we'll have a pound cake and we'll be working on that glaze. Welcome back. Welcome back. All nice and pretty and brown. Smells good. Wish I can dive into it now. Take my handy dandy loosener and go around my pan. Now, I don't know if you all remember back in the day when these little crusty edges used to be around the pan, like those little goblets right there. You know, shoot, honey, I used to love to eat those. My grandmama let me have the crumbs from the pan. Making sure I go all the way around my pan and loosen it up. Ooh. Hope I ain't messing nothing up. Okay. All right, let me get a pan because I'm going to flip this baby out now. Then we're going to work on that glaze while this cools, okay? All right, I had to go out, go get my cake pan and get a cake board. Get my cake board. Get my glove on, whatever this thing called. Slide this on over here. And you know what? You can hear goodness when you hear go ploop and it comes out. That means you. Why am I taking these off? Now, am I going to touch a hot pan? am I going to touch a hot pan. All right, my friends. Okay, I'm going to get this cake on this right here. You know, you can get, honey, you can order these off DollarTree.com. I think I got like 20 of them or 24 of them. I know that's the only way they sell them. You can't just, yeah, you remember these little, used to be a lot more when they came out with, you know, parchment papers. These little crummies used to be in here. My grandma used to let me eat them. All right, got the cake, so we're gonna let it cool over here, and we're gonna make this glaze. Okay. Okay. Let me get the ingredients for the glaze. Okay, my friends, I got my cup. I'm going to go with 2 cups of powdered sugar. Going to go with 2 cups of powdered sugar. Now you're probably saying, well, that's a lot of sugar. No, you know, powdered sugar, it thins out into, it's going to thin out. I'm going to go about 2 cups of powdered sugar. Throw that on for a little housekeeping. And I have my freshly squeezed lemon juice. And I'm going to start off with that. Probably with a 1/2 cup of that. As soon as I find my, whoosh. Let's show you when you start getting, you started, I'm going to go with going to start off, use your liquid cup. I'm just going to throw all this in here. I'm going with this whole entire 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And I'm going to start whisking this together really well. And I'm going to add some more powdered sugar. I'm making a mess. Don't matter. And I have the zest of 1 lemon, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Just a little bit. I don't want it, I don't want the entire zest of that lemon in there. And I want this a little thicker, so I'm going to add a little more powdered sugar because I do want a little bit thicker, because I have my garnish here, which is what I had did, my candied lemon. I have my candied lemon pieces. Had to plug up a little bit. See my candied lemon? Look at there. Gonna whisk this some more because I want this thickened a little more. And you always taste your things. You taste it. Just give it a little tasty because I'm not through blending that. As you can see, I still got some specks of sugar in there. It's very lemony. Tastes like lemonade. A little more because I do want it a little, I need it a little bit thicker because I need it to adhere to my cake. I have extra lemons if I think this is going to overpower something. All thing you have to do is, you know, it's always if the recipe calls for 2 lemons, have to have 3. See, this is what I want. This is it. 'Cause I'm gonna pour this over my cake. And what I'm going to do is get another taste test because I want to make sure that flavor stays consistent. I don't want to, I need to make sure that flavor stays consistent. Hold on one second. Had to go get another spoon. Okay. This is what I want. Yep. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And so I'm going to let this sit aside while the cake cools, and we'll be back to glaze. All right, my friends, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. All right, woola walla, whatever word you want to use. Here is lemon pound cake, topped off with my candied lemon slices with a lemon glaze, and that glaze is infused with the lemon zest and freshly squeezed lemon juice. So everything in this cake is all natural. So you know what went into it. And you know, so I have this extra glaze onto, so I'm just going to try to get some of this to the side. And I know exactly how to do that. That's why I like dealing with silicone. See, I have glaze down in the bottom of this platter. This glaze, this cake is just soaked up with full of goodness from this glaze. And you see how I'm spooning it to the side, and as I'm spooning it, I'm spreading it in to get it to have that the rest of this glaze just fused into the side of this side of it. Yeah, they love this cake. I'm making a mess, but that's all right. That's what you got soap and water for. One more side to get. And voila, all done. Thank you guys. All right, here it is. The lemon glazed. Clean my work area. And this is going to the dishwasher. All right, thank you guys. So what do you guys think? Here it is. This is a heavy cake too. It is heavy. So, you know, it's not like you can just go pick it up one hand. And you know, we're going to slice into it. You know, got to get a little slicey. Got to have a little slice. Got to cut into it. You know, I always like to cut into things so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. How about we start with this little slit right here. You want this piece of cake? Oh, you're going to eat your dinner. You're going to spoil your dinner. I threw a couple of things on the grill. Just a couple of things. Just a couple of beef ribs and some burgers on the grill before the rain hit. Well, I give it to Caitlin. It's too late for me to be touching this. Huh? Huh? Now, you know, this time of night, watching those my blood sugars. Where's Caitlin? That's my taster. All right, guys, here it is. It's nice. Get some of that glaze happening between this layer. Look at there. There it is. It's nice and moist. Okay, I have a little taste. I have a little taste without the icing like that. Oh my God. Your mother. So here it is, my friends. I always wiping up stuff. Here's the cake. Voila.